if you're not there, say hi on the live broadcast. I'm going to be there. I'm going to be Broad Street. I can't even talk today. It's a wonderful week. Going to be live there. But, man, I can't. Brendan and Denochick race. If you're not racing anywhere this weekend, you can't miss this event. It's shaping up to be a good one. I got some parking numbers. Parking looks like at the like an all-time high there for this race. So again, it's going to be huge. Special, I want to shout out here to a little young man. He just joined the thing. I've been helping for the past couple years. People know I help Dylan Smith. John and Dylan are very good friends of mine. We have a good track record. This year so far, we're 4 for 4. I'm going to be doing some stuff with him on July 16th, and then he's actually going out to the Midwest Race of Champions to give these Midwest boys a run for their money. And do not be surprised if you don't see that number 11 up in the front of the field. I won't be there in his pit at the Midwest Race of Champions. I'll be in the tower, but he knows where my heart is, and I always want to see a little man do well. Again, just please support the Brendan and Denochick Memorial Race. Some other things that are kind of on my mind here. Nothing bad. I see a lot of chitter chatter going on, mainly in the southeast, man. It's kind of nuts. I'm sitting here just watching it with, you got people bashing products and stuff like that. And the famous Timmy Tot post on Facebook is kind of comical. But, I think that's what's wrong with our sport today, the social media. Social media kind of, it's good for promoting races. That's pretty much the only thing it's good for. Everybody gets on here, myself included, in the past, have bashed some events, have bashed some people. I've been bashed. I don't care, whatever. I don't lose sleep over it. Surprise. For anybody listening, I don't lose sleep. But it's a little rough seeing some things going on, and then seeing when the actual recall came out. For anybody who don't know, if you don't know what's going on, just go to exactly James Raines. James Raines on Facebook Live saying karting needs more grown-ups. I'll tell you right now, it does. I grew up, been doing this for many, many years, and it only took me the past 2 years, grow up and see the lighter side of the equation. But it was actually sickening. I think it was over like almost 200 comments, people going back and forth about what chassis is this, what chassis is that. Who cares? Yes, I know I had Harold on here last week. I love Phantom. But guess what? There's no need to bash anything. Okay, they made up, but they made good for it, right? They put out a recall, so they're going to get everybody straightened out. So there's no need to post a picture on there, oh, this lost me the race. It's a new product. Things are going to happen. Things are going to get fixed. Stuff's going to get better. So that's the kind of... I didn't say nothing on that because it's not my position to say anything like that. But you gotta support your chassis. You gotta support your clutches. James Raines on here, Fast Forward Clutches, great guy down in Louisiana. Support him. Jeff Raffon, Stiffy Clutches. You got, I think Jammer Clutches is still around. You got a bunch of guys, around that do this full time. You got some guys that do it after a full time job. It really sucks to see kart manufacturers bashed, anybody bashed, who's trying to do something for either their customers, especially on social media when you put somebody on blast like that. Good Lord. It's been absolutely ridiculous the past couple days, and it's on the top of my news feed, and it's kind of hard to do that considering how many people are on that thing, and with all the lovely posts. Another thing that's actually going on this weekend, I don't know if you've seen it on Facebook, but Billy Vandergrift's Firecracker shootout race. I know they were fighting some weather. They're a go. Last year we had rain problems. I was there, but they're 100% go, and they are racing this weekend. So if you're out like Midwest, and you're going to SEMO, I know you got some guys from Georgia going up. Do some burst racing. Kudos to you guys. Good luck. You got, Zach Axon, the defending champion. Dylan Van Wink, I think that's how you say his last name, won the Pro Purple in a absolutely awesome race. I actually lost my voice that race. That was kind of crazy. I don't think it's ever happened before. But if you're out there and you're going to that race, have fun. Be safe. Wherever you race this weekend, be safe. It's July 4th weekend. There's a lot of people that like to do this and drive on the roads. And granted, you guys are going to be hauling trailers and stuff like that. Just be careful on your way home. So right now, I can keep the Facebook Live post rolling. I'm going to be taking a caller here in a minute. We're going to do a special announcement. I can go over what the special announcement is. If you're not clicked on the link on Facebook, you'll be able to hear it. There might be a little lag. I'm not sure how many seconds it is, but you'll get the gist. So right now we're going to take a few minutes, not even, to get him on the phone. You're going to tune into this because it's a really cool deal what's going on there in the Midwest here just next Saturday. So give me a few seconds here, and I will get him on the horn. So, again, thanks for everybody for listening to segment number 1. And, again, please support Brandon Denochick Memorial Race. All benefits go back to the Make-A-Wish Foundation. We'll be there. Are you going to be there? I hope so. And if you are, come up and say hi. Again, if you're not there and you're on the live broadcast, because I'll be doing it again, live streaming it, say something, and I'll make sure I acknowledge you in the chat box. But, again, all you Pennsylvania racers, no reason not to be there. So stay tuned. I'll be right back. Right now is a commercial on the live stream. Again, if you don't have the link is actually posted on my Facebook and the Racer's Edge Facebook. So I will be right back.
Mike Burris established Burris Racing in 1976 with an initial product line that was made up of pistons and rings for the McCullough and Italian engines, Mikuni carburetors, and motor mounts. Today, Burris Racing is best known for the American-made Burris tire, which wins major events across the globe. The business has grown from its humble beginning and now has a 13,000 square foot warehouse packed full of your karting needs. Burris Racing, winning races and made in America.
All right, welcome back to segment number 2. For those of you on Facebook Live, if you tune in on the speaker, you can be able to hear the audio for the call-in. So this gentleman, I had him on my show just a couple weeks ago, and we had a nice little friendly debate. And his name is Bear Tomazovic. If I even said his last name right, I probably butchered that. Bear is the owner of Bear Track Speedway out in Ohio, and he has a special event coming up this weekend, July 9th. He has some great things going on there. So, Bear, again, welcome back to Racer's Edge. I really appreciate the support. And go ahead, man. Tell us what you got going on there July 9th and what your plans are.
Thank you, Bobby Johnson. Thanks for having me on again. It's been a couple of weeks since we talked, and thank you for letting me talk about King of the Ridge 2016. This is our biggest event of the year. This is our 4th year, and we've been growing every year. It's a special event for us because we try to give back to the racers. The highlight of the King of the Ridge is obviously the kart racing, but we always like to do something special. The first year we had a hog roast and fixins that is included in the pit pass and general admission. The last year was the most spectacular event we'd ever had at Bear Track Speedway. We welcomed NASCAR great Jeremy Mayfield, who came and did a meet and greet, signed autographs, and also raced with us. And this year we are pleased to announce with our hog and chicken roast, this year we are welcoming the Joe Zellick Band in Gypsy Roadshow. They are a very popular country western band in eastern Ohio, western Pennsylvania, and West Virginia. It's just going to be a spectacular evening, starting at 1 o'clock when gates will open. 3 o'clock we'll be serving the food, and the entertainment will start till approximately 4:30, 5 o'clock, and we'll commence with our hot laps at 6 and racing at 7. And to go over, if I can, I'll go over the kart classes that we're going to be featuring.
Oh, absolutely.
At the King of the Ridge 2016. Our kids classes, we do have broke into 2 classes since we are a smaller track that prides ourselves on help teaching kids to race. Our 6 to 10-year-old classes, red plate AKRA, with any Burris tire rule, which is a 250-pound class. The 11 to 14-year-olds is a green plate, 265-pound class. Both of those will be guaranteed 3-foot trophies to win, and I was just notified today by Kurt Burris that he is going to be sponsoring a set of Burris 33 tires for the kids class, and also hats and shirts to give away.
Sweet.
Our next 2 classes up are the Predator 350 and Predator 400 pound classes, which is basically the Predator motor with a weenie pipe on it and a drum clutch and a Burris 33 tire rule. In both of those classes, we are guaranteeing $150 to win, no cart minimum. From there, we bump up to the 200 to win classes, which are the AKRA Medium 350, the AKRA Super Heavy 400, and our Opens or Run What You Brung class. Guaranteed $200 to win in all 3 of those classes. No cart limit, and look forward to seeing a good amount of racers in those classes. Next up would be our AKRA Champ Kart Series on any Burris tire rule, and it is paying $250 to win with no cart minimum. Again, I think you see the theme here. In the pinnacle of the night, which is our pride and joy of King of the Ridge 2016, as are the other classes. The AKRA Heavy 375 class on a Burris 33 rule, we are paying $500 to win, $200 for second, and $100 for third. Again, no cart minimum. And thanks to Racer's Edge, Burris Tire, Southeastern Equipment, tons of other sponsors, TMMS, Double Juice Karting Media, I believe, is going to be there covering the action, Regina and Ed Kiskaden. Tons of fans come here, and I just wanted to also let everyone know this is a prestigious race for us. Our first winner of this race ever, and I believe it was one of his first professional races that he'd won, Jared John won it back in 2013. Tristan Bickford won it in 2014. The King, Mike Dickerson, won it last year over a great race over Justin Clark and Jared John. And who knows if we'll have a repeat winner this year. But a really great event. I know the event that you have going on this week is very prestigious, very close and dear to your heart, as is in SEMO's going on this weekend, and another track close to us, I-77, is having a 4th of July extravaganza. But the biggest announcement, though, to come for King of the Ridge 2016 that we have to announce tonight is our own legendary face of the show, OG Bobby Johnson, will be doing the announcing all night for our kart races.
Yes, I will.
We are thrilled and honored to have you a part of the King of the Ridge 2016. You make sure you rest those vocal cords and get ready for a spectacular night of entertainment, food, family, fun, and racing.
I just hope I don't go a little too crazy with the Joe Zellick concert.
Well, you never know what's going to happen. We do have pre-festivities on Friday that everyone is welcome to. We will have an open practice where